2.5 million years ago, a violent storm threatened to destroy everything these early humans had built. The caves promised salvation from the storm, but these early humans were about to discover they were not the first to claim this shelter. The evidence was unmistakable. Bones larger than any creature they knew. Claw marks that spoke of unimaginable power. Then came a sound that turned their blood to ice. A growl so deep it seemed to shake the very foundations of the earth. What emerged from the darkness defied all comprehension. Each bear weighed 1,500 pounds, and there were dozens of them. Trapped between the fury of nature and an army of giants, these early humans faced their greatest test of survival. Rather than flee certain death, they chose to fight for shelter, with nothing but stone and courage against titans of the ancient world. What these early humans lacked in size, they made up for in something revolutionary, the ability to plan, coordinate, and fight as one. The earth shook as an army of giants advanced. Each step brought 1,500 pounds of pure predatory power closer to the desperate humans. In these final moments, something extraordinary was about to unfold. The birth of human warfare itself. Human war cry echoed through the cave as stone met fur, intelligence met power, and history changed forever. The bear's response was swift and merciless. Claws that could rend stone, could crush skulls. In mere moments, these early humans did something no species had done before. They adapted their strategy mid-battle, turning the cave itself into their ally.
First blood to the humans. For the first time in history, giants bled at the hands of those they had once dismissed as prey.
This was cooperation beyond instinct. It was intelligence in action. Each warrior playing their part in a
The bears had never faced an enemy like this. Creatures that fought not as individuals, but as a single, thinking organism.
The impossible was happening. For the first time in their reign, the cave bears were retreating before an enemy half their size. They transformed their battlefield into an ally. Every rock, every shadow, every narrow passage became lethal. For creatures that had known only dominance, panic was a foreign emotion. Yet here it was, giants afraid of those they had. And so began the Great Rout. Creatures that had ruled for millennia fled before upright apes, armed with nothing but stone, and the pursuit was relentless. These humans had learned something profound, that victory belonged not to the largest, but to the smartest.
Even in their final moments, the bears fought with the fury of bygone ages. But the age of giants was ending, and the age of intelligence had begun.
Against all odds, against all nature's laws, they had won. As the storm cleared, these warriors could finally rest. They had not just survived voice. This battle marked more than survival. It was an evolutionary leap, forming not just their tribe, but all of humanity. For the first time in Earth's history, humans had taken territory by force from apex predators. This cave would become humanity's first fortress. Here, in this blood-soaked cave, was born every military victory humanity would ever achieve. Subscribe to follow more incredible stories of prehistoric warriors who shaped our world.